Hello everyone and welcome back to New Roots Abroad, where we provide you with tips, information and insights that can help you flourish in your life in the US, UK or Canada, especially if you're new to the country or plan to relocate to these countries. For more great content on thriving in your professional career, personal finance, education, immigration, and settling in your new domicile, please subscribe to the channel. Choosing where to open your brokerage account is critical to ensure you meet your investment needs and strategy. This video lists a number of factors to consider as you go through the process of choosing the best option from all the numerous available today. To provide context, these factors are geared towards long-term investors, so if you are a day trader, for example, there might be a number of additional factors you might want to consider that we haven't captured in this video. There are 6 things to essentially consider if you're just starting out and trying to open your first brokerage account, or if you're thinking about switching to a new brokerage for whatever reason. So let's get right into it. Number 1, we strongly recommend you choose a brokerage account that is a member of the appropriate regulatory bodies to ensure regulatory oversight and also some protection for your invested funds. In Canada, this would be the Investment Industry Regulatory Organization of Canada and the Canadian Investor Protection Fund. In the USA, this would be the Financial Industry Regulatory Authority and the Securities Investor Protection Corporation. In the UK, this would be the Financial Conduct Authority. If all goes according to plan, you will have 1,000 if not millions held in these accounts, so you want to make sure you are protected from a regulatory perspective. Second thing to consider is platform security. There's been numerous stories of brokerage accounts being broken into by nefarious individuals and investors losing years worth of investment. The security features of your trading platform is therefore of paramount importance. At the minimum, we would recommend a platform with 2-step verification or 2-factor authentication, preferably an account that lets you use a third-party authentication service like Google Authenticator. Customer service is another thing to consider. While these might sound trivial, you really want to open a brokerage account with a company that has good customer service support that is both reachable and competent. Is customer service available 24/7? Is there a dedicated number you can reach? How long is the regular wait time? Is there an online chat option? There could be situations where you need to speak to a customer representative quickly and urgently, so ease of access is an important factor to consider. There are some brokerages notorious for a virtually non-existent customer support function, so you want to try to avoid those. The next factor to consider is the type of brokerage account offered on the platform. Does the trading platform allow you to open the various tax advantage accounts in your jurisdiction in addition to your regular margin account? You would be best served with a platform that gives you access to all the retirement accounts, tax saving accounts, or investment saving accounts for your kids. This way, you avoid being forced to open multiple accounts on different platforms. Fee structure is a critical one to consider. No one wants to be charged excessive fees. Excessive fees will also reduce your investment returns, and the impact over the years can be significant in terms of opportunity cost. It is important to understand the numerous ways a trading platform can charge fees, so you go into this relationship with your eyes open. There are essentially a number of fees brokerages can charge, so now let's go through 6 of them. First is the account opening fee. Does the online broker charge fees for opening an account? This is getting less common. Second is the monthly account maintenance. These are getting less common as well, but they are essentially flat fees the brokerage charges for operating your account. Next is the inactivity fee. This fee, as the name suggests, is a fee charged on accounts with no trading activity for a specified period of time. Commission. Trading platforms will usually charge you a fee when buying securities as well as when selling securities. This commission can vary depending on the security. For example, a platform might charge 0 fees on buying ETFs, but might charge you when selling ETFs. The same platform might charge you when you buy and sell individual stocks as well. It is important you understand what commissions will apply to you depending on what securities you intend to invest in. Foreign exchange fees. Trading platforms that don't support multi-currency accounts will charge you an FX fee if you buy securities listed in a currency different from your investment account. They might also make a spread on the actual FX rates, so you could be losing on both ends. Withdrawal fees. These are fees charged for moving cash away from your brokerage account. Understanding these different types of fees is important to ensure you pick the platform that works best for you and your investment goals. The next factor to consider is the ease of making deposits and withdrawing funds. What deposit options are available on the platform depending on your location, and how long does the entire deposit process take depending on the available options. Most brokerages favor electronic deposit options, but the process can vary from a day to 6 days depending on the deposit option and the brokerage account used. Obviously, you want the cheapest option with the fastest availability date. Similarly, with withdrawing funds, you want the cheapest option as well as fastest in terms of how quickly the deposited funds become available in your account for investing. Some brokerages are notorious for having difficult withdrawal processes, so you might want to do a quick internet search to view the experience of existing customers. There are some other things to consider as well. Access to real-time price quotes. Does the platform give you access to real-time stock quotes, or is there a lag? It is not uncommon for platforms to have a lag of 15 minutes, and depending on what securities you're buying, there could be a significant price change in the span of 15 minutes. This is not really important for long-term investors, as short-term price movements are irrelevant, whereas a day trader cannot function without real-time price quotes. Minimum deposit requirements. With the number of brokerage platforms available, you really want to be choosing a brokerage account with no minimum deposit requirements or one that isn't too high, especially if you're looking to investment for the first time and you don't have a lot of capital to start with. Fractional shares. Does the platform allow you to buy fractional shares? So for example, to buy a single stock of Amazon, which is listed at over $3,000 at the time of making this video, it might not be possible for new investors with limited funds. To address this, some platforms will allow investors to invest any amounts they have into a stock irrespective of the actual share price. So for example, if the share price of a particular stock is 100 and the investor only has $50, the investor can still invest the 50 and will essentially own half a share of that stock. Finally, to conclude today's video, we've compared the number of popular retail brokerages available in the UK, US, and Canada. The factors used for comparison are mostly in relation to the commission and fees, as these are not subjective. Different platforms will appeal to different users for different reasons. An investor based in Canada looking to invest in only stocks and/or ETFs listed on the Toronto Stock Exchange is most likely going to look towards Wealthsimple due to its zero commission on ETF and stocks. On the other hand, an investor looking to invest in the US and Canadian stocks will most likely settle for Questrade or Interactive Brokers, as they both allow you to hold USD accounts and are relatively competitive in terms of fees. Similarly, an investor in the UK might at first be tempted to use Trading 212, but will quickly find out that it has a limited number of listed securities. Depending on the investment strategy, a UK investor might be better off using eToro or Interactive Brokers, even though they do not offer zero commissions like Trading 212. At the end of the day, it's up to you to define your investment goals first, and then choose a platform that will enable you achieve those goals in the most efficient way. Okay, thank you for sticking around thus far, and we hope you found the video helpful. Remember, We are a group of individuals who pool our significant, decades-old experience of living and working abroad to create this content. If you want specific advice or you have follow-up questions or comments, feel free to reach us through the comment sections. Also, don't forget to like and share. See you next time.